Hello, today I'm going over dimensional analysis practice problems. So this is very basic intro level to dimensional analysis. It can get more complex than this, but you got to start somewhere. And it talks about dimensional analysis and how that can be helpful in science. And then down here, we have the start of our practice problems. So let's take a look at our problems. And what you're going to see is that we're trying to convert. So the first question is, how many seconds are in 15 minutes? And we get this a lot where we have to convert between units. And there's a number of different ways to do this, like, or to utilize dimensional analysis. We're going to stick with simple units, though, like time, mass, distance, to begin with. So, how many seconds are in 15 minutes? I have some knowns and I have my unknown. The way I like to start it, at least for these ones, is I'm looking for this. So I want to end in seconds. My units should be seconds at the end. And then the 15 minutes, I want to get rid of that minutes. So let's start with what we're trying to get rid of, 15 minutes. And I'm going to multiply it by something here that will help me get rid of the minute units. So minutes should be down here, so they'll cross out. Well, my knowns. I know that 1 minute equals 60 seconds. These are the same thing, right? So if I put my 1 minute down here, that'll allow me to cross out these units. And I put my 60 seconds up here. When I do this calculation now, 15 times 60 is 900. I cross the minute units out, because it's just like saying if I have one on the top and one on the bottom, I can cross those out. Same thing with the units, they'll cross out. The only thing that's left is seconds. So this is 900 seconds, which is what I am looking for. So that's my answer. Now let's do one here that's a little bit more complex. This is number 2. How many seconds, got seconds again, are in 2.5 hours? So instead of minutes, I want 2.5 hours. Well, same thing. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to get rid of. So 2.5 hours. I got to multiply that by something that will get rid of the hours units. And what do I know? Well, I know that 1 hour has 60 minutes, and I know that 1 minute has 60 seconds. So 1 hour on the bottom, and 60 minutes up here. Well, the hours will cross out, but I don't want minutes. I still want to be left with seconds. So I'm going to multiply again to get rid of the minutes. I know that 1 minute has 60 seconds. So 1 minute and 60 seconds. Now the hours will cross out, the minutes will cross out, and I'll be left with seconds. And when I do that calculation, 2.5 times 60 times 60 equals 9,000 seconds, because that's the only unit left. One more, and this one's on the second page, and it's number 7. So now we're into lengths, meters and millimeters, but we're going in a different direction. Instead of going from a larger known number to a smaller one, we're doing the opposite. We're going the opposite way. So we still want to end with meters, because that's what I'm looking for. And I still want to get rid of millimeters, because that's my known. So I start with my known, the one I want to get rid of, millimeters. Multiply that. So down here I have to have something in millimeters. Well, I know that 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. These are the same thing. So instead of putting a 1 down here, I have 1,000 millimeters. And that's again because I want to cancel these units out, the millimeters here and the millimeters there. On top is where I'm going to put my 1 meter. And that's what I want to be left with. So those will cancel out. I'll just have my meters. And I take 450 divided by 1,000 equals 0.45 meters. And there's my answer. Okay, finish the rest of these up. I should have gone through all the examples that you'll need to complete this. But if you have more questions, let me know.